Hi and welcome back to the channel. Seems like a long time since I've been this side of the camera. So just a big welcome. You know, if you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, just welcome back. And this video is a planning video. I'm going to be off to Rotterdam in a few days. And I'll talk to you about that in a second. But before I do, I just wanted to say, 3 months ago when I just started this channel, I did it really to just get outside of my comfort zone and try something new that, so I wasn't just spending my time sat in front of the telly. I now sat in front of a laptop learning editing, but and when I looked, I've had over 900 views of the different videos that I've put on, which I find incredible that many people have been interested in the stuff that I've been putting on. And since my last sort of yes and no video, which was when I was in Tirana, almost 90 people have watched that from all over the world, and which is just incredible. And quite recently I've been going back into my travels, and I think a lot of people have been enjoying the videos that I've been put on. I've done one on Berlin, Lisbon, Ostia Attica, just outside of Rome, Athens and Fez, sort of photo montages with some nice chilled out music, and yeah, people have been very complimentary about those. So if you've not seen them, then please go back and have a look. And if you subscribe to the channel, then you'll get a notice when new stuff comes on board. But so the latest trip is Rotterdam in Holland, obviously. And so why have I picked Rotterdam? A couple of reasons really. That I'm actually going there for a convention, and it just, if I go anywhere, I'll still basically do what I do on all my other trips, is just do a kind of review. There's so much that I want to see there, as well as I'm going to be there amongst lots of friends, and I'll hopefully get some of them to come onto the channel. A couple do live in Rotterdam and tell me about their experience of living in the city, and as well as my usual stuff that I'll do. And there's quite a few things that I've got on my list to do. There's a museum park, which is a place, I think I'm right in saying it's an area, there's a park and with about 6 different museums in there, so definitely be going there. There's the famous Cube House, the old harbour, Kinderdijk's windmills, which is a little bit out of Rotterdam, but I think that's somewhere where I'll try and go. Everywhere I go, if there's a botanical garden or an arboretum, I'll definitely be going, and there is one in Rotterdam, so I should be going there. And there's a place called Delfshaven, I hope I've said that right, which is quite an old historical part of Rotterdam, with old buildings near the harbour and stuff. So yeah, that's my reason for going. And as well as I love Holland, I've done my usual, the usual sort of trips to Amsterdam in the past. I have actually been to Rotterdam before, probably about 6 years ago, when I was lucky. I did a cycle from the Hook of Holland and did a huge great loop around Holland, on all the cycle paths, and it was a fabulous trip. And we did go through Rotterdam on the way back, but didn't really stay there, didn't stop there. It wasn't one of the places where we sort of stopped overnight. So really looking forward to it, and as usual, I'll give you my breakdown of costs. And it's been not the cheapest, but it's certainly not been the most expensive. So just to give you a bit of a breakdown of all my costings, I'm not flying this time. I'm going to go by Eurostar. So I'm not driving to London. I'm going to get a coach. Takes about 3 hours from Bath, which is about 10 miles away from me. A return Bath to Victoria Station in central London is £15. So that's pretty good. I'll get there quite late, and what I plan to do is to kind of walk across a bit of London for about an hour, because it's nice. London at night is nice. And my train leaves at 6 o'clock. Though you have to be there at 5 o'clock in the morning from St Pancreas. And gets into Rotterdam at 10:32, but that's within an hour added on, as there's an hour's time difference. And the cost of the train, £90 return, so that's pretty good. Accommodation, I'll be actually just staying for 4 nights, so the total cost is £126.08, or 146 euros. So, and that's with breakfast included. It's another hostel, so I just love my hostels. So going to be very happy to stay there. And as always, I'll do like a big review. A couple of days after I come back. And give you the big yes and no, and you know what, it's probably going to be a big yes already, because there seems to be a theme with a lot of the places. And one thing that I am looking forward to this time is that I'll be able to attach my GoPro successfully to my iMac and not delete all the video content, as I did when I was in Albania. So I'll desperately try not to do that. And that's it. That's it. I'll put all the details in the comment. Attach them to this video, just so it's all there. Accommodation is always with booking.com. Train Eurostar, and the coach is National Express in the UK. And all the other kind of costings, I'll put in when I do the review. Plan to take about €100. I say this every time. I kind of plan to do some cooking at the hostel, because again, I always like the people, when you cook in a hostel, other people are there, and you end up sharing food, stores, and all that kind of stuff. So be looking forward to doing that. So I'm at about 8 minutes, and I kind of was going to try and get the review videos under 10 minutes, and I've managed to successfully do that. So wishing everyone a safe couple of weeks. Look out for the Rotterdam yes and no video. If you're in the UK, we're having an incredible heat wave, so please keep hydrated and safe. And if wherever you are in the world, just stay safe. Thank you for watching. Hope you've got to the end of this. Please like and subscribe as always, and sending lots and love and light to you all.